on the grind. It's game time. Light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every play. We define. Party lit, party loud. Feeling prime. From the bench to the field, we climb. Champion rise, this our time. No fear, no limits, we prime. Bring that heat, watch it shine, watch it shine. This leg is on, we on grind. It's game time. Light shine, all eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Heart be loud, feel the prime. From the bench to the field, we climb.
Case Arena opened on this Monday evening, as it was not on Saturday, as Mother Nature opposed her will. But two teams are ready to take action right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network. Tonight's game brought to you by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Dang into funeral homes, putting family first. By Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk. Healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, where recycling makes sense. Alongside my broadcast partner, Joe Rush, I'm John Natali. And Joe, back in Case Arena we are after a little postponement on Saturday, but even though it is a little chilly, the snow has subsided. But as we talk about snow, we talk about things slowing some things down. Offense and everything else has kind of slowed down Frankfort this year. Starting out, they are winless so far. Northwestern only the 2 games under their belt, coming off a tough loss to Taylor. But what do you see tonight? First look brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. What are some of the things you see heading into tonight?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Glad to be here on a Monday evening. Saturday was snowed out, so here we go tonight. But yeah, I think both teams, it's interesting to see what's going to transpire early on the first 3 or 4 minutes here. Both teams coming off tough losses. Last Friday night, Taylor defeated Northwestern 57-13. 13 points for Northwestern after they scored 71 against McConaughey in their opener. For Frankfort, coming off a tough 78-54 loss to Cascade on Friday night. So both teams took it on the chin pretty good. Let's see if one team has a spark, has a fire to get off to a good start, and see if they can get a good win tonight here.
Speaking of that, let's get to our keys to victory, brought to you by Tier 1 Meat Company, where every cut is elite, every customer is family. Mr. Rush, what do you have?
Hey, Mr. Wilson, not for Dennis the Menace here, but Mr. Wilson, your first one. He is a junior, 6'5", junior, number 15 for Northwestern. His first game against McConaughey, he had a good stat line of 23 points and 5 rebounds. A 6'5" kid in the middle with Frankfort's height. That could be a problem for Frankfort tonight, so I'm interested to see that matchup, how Frankfort handles Mr. Wilson. Second one, the scoring dogs. Frankfort, the first 3 games this year, was averaging about 30 points a game. They had a little bit of a better scoring output against Cascade, came up with 54 points, put them up to 36.5 for the year, which is still low, John. But let's see if that scoring dogs, if we can keep that pushing up for Frankfort, keep building on that. In the mid-range, I put, with Frankfort's outside shooting with 3-point range, nobody over 27% shooting threes. I think Frankfort needs to concentrate on the mid-range game. I know some of those 3-pointers are open, but maybe they can take a couple steps, make a few passes inward, and get some more 15-foot jump shots that'll help out the percentage in the scoring.
Joe, you mentioned something about Braden Wilson. You mentioned how at 6'5", he's going to be a matchup problem for Frankfort. Not only is he 6'5", Northwestern has 8 kids 6 foot or bigger on that squad, whereas Frankfort only 3, with their tallest being, Charlie Beasley and Jade McBee being the tallest at 6'2", and then it rounds out with Lucas Russian, who doesn't see much time as a sophomore. So how are they going to combat that?
Yeah, I would imagine. I look for Frankfort. They have played a lot of zone this year. Coach Hendricks has employed that, so I'm definitely thinking Frankfort's going to go zone tonight, and we'll find out very shortly if that'll be the case.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and 32 minutes of basketball right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, entrance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclincounty.org.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Back on the campus of Frankfort High School, it's the Hot Dogs versus the Wildcats right here in Hot Dog Sports Network. Let's get to our starting lineups, brought to you by our Dentate Dental. Healthy smiles start here. First for head coach Jim Gish, now in his 22nd season. It'll be the sophomore, number 2, Colin Cook. Landon Begley, the senior guard, number 5. Talked about Braden Wilson in the pregame, 15, center junior. William Rees, the sophomore guard, wearing number 20. And Henry Nair, the junior forward, wearing number 23. And for head coach Albert Hendricks, in his first year for the Hot Dogs, looking to get his Frankfort squad going, it's going to be number 1, Charlie Beardsley, the junior guard. Number 4, Jack Michael, the senior. Matthew Berry, who's done a real good job this year so far after limited playing time last year, gets a start. And Taryn Emery, the junior guard, wearing number 22. And the big man, Jaden McBee, the senior forward, rounds out the top 5 for the Hot Dogs. Our officials for the evening, brought to you by Dane Gendner Funeral Home, putting family first. Going to be Bob Lynn, Harrison Beckman, and Bill Westfall. Well, Joe, it's been a little bit since the last time the Hot Dogs have won in this gym. You have to go all the way back to, January 2nd of this year, last season.
And we're about to run out of opportunities for this season 2025 to get us another victory. So, boy, you'd hate to go for the whole calendar season of 25 and just have one victory here at Case Arena if you're a Frankfort Hot Dog fan.
It does give you something to look forward to for the new year if it doesn't happen in 2025.
But wow, yeah, it'd be a great opportunity here for Frankfort to get one tonight.
So we're lined up at the middle. Ball is up in the air, controlled by Northwestern, and we're underway at Case Arena. Want to thank Northwestern for wearing proper numbers on their uniforms. They had the black numbers with purple trim for the JV game. On the dribble drive, he's going to go line for 2. That's Colin Cook. And Joe, right off the bat, the size of the 6'4 forward already bothering the Hot Dogs.
Absolutely. Just a little surprised Frankfort's going man-to-man. Maybe it'll be interesting to see how long Coach Hendricks will stick with that. But I think 6'4", 6'5 guys from Northwestern, Cook and Wilson, that's going to create nightmare matchups for Frankfort.
And there was a change on the starting lineups. Actually, Lucas Wagoner, who got the start instead of Emery. Wearing number 12, he picked up that foul. There's a turnover. And right back in the hands of Frankfort. Got to go up strong. And can't finish it. Beardsley got it back, but left it short off the rim. Here come the Wildcats. That's on the line. Front iron no good. Ball on the ground, picked up by Frankfurt. Here come the hot dogs.
Excuse me, Northwestern starting out in a man-to-man just like Frankfurt does.
Got to go down low to McBee's double team. In some trouble and a turnover. It's the second of the night already for Frankfurt on the dribble drive. And no foul called.
Wow, a lot of contact on that drive, John, but no whistle.
Play on. Barry all the way down the lane and finishes. Matthew Barry continuing to impress early here in the season.
Nice drive by Matthew Barry, getting Frankfurt on the board with their first two.
That's Wilson. It was too easy, but an offensive rebound and put back in.
Number 23.
That was Nair.
Yeah.
Yep. Another 6'3" forward for head coach Jim Gish.
Frankfurt's going to have to box out well tonight, John, to get any offensive, defensive rebounds with Northwestern's height.
Beardsley on the dribble drive. The kick out. Here's a three ball. Off the iron, no good. Rolls around. Ball on the ground. That's going to stay with Frankfurt.
Good hustle. Number 4, Jack Michael, getting on the floor, getting a hand on that ball and off a Northwestern foot.
Tonight's game brought to you by Frankfurt Eagles Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfurt Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street right here in Frankfurt. Here's a three ball. Back iron no good. And rebound to Northwestern. Right down the lane with strength. And another two. Henry Nair, he's up the 4. 7-2.
Good start for Northwestern. Off to a quick 5-point lead. Not what the hot dogs were looking for.
With some traffic. As Michael, he's going to swing it. Now the ball in the hands of Emery. Well, I apologize. I thought that was McBee on the floor. It's actually Wagoner, and Emery is on the floor. So a real size disadvantage for Frankfurt now.
That last dead ball, McBee came out and Emery came in, so.
Michael got cut off. Here's Wagoner. Michael, the kick out, little heavy. Good look underneath. Beardsley with strength. Can't get it to go. But Beardsley will go to the line for 2 shots.
Beardsley's a good candidate to have a good game, or at least opportunity. Very athletic junior for Frankfurt. Coming in and averaging 8.5 a game, 8 rebounds. Good start on the stat line, but he just needs to continue to improve.
Tonight's game brought to you by Dangendel Funeral Home, with locations in Frankfurt, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dangendel Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved ones. More info on the services and community involvement, please visit Dangendel.com. Dangendel Funeral Homes, where they put family first. Beardsley sinks them both. That's a 3-point advantage for the Wildcats. Good look underneath, and somehow, some way, Landon Begley had a magnet on him. That ball found him.
Yeah, Northwestern fortunate there. Almost a turnover, but right to an open Tiger underneath there.
On the drive, oh, Barry got rejected. And it went off of him too. Look at this.
Get to see the replay. I like the aggressiveness. That's a tough thing there for Barry. His height going in there against the 6'4", 6'5" guys.
Got him right on the dome. And I'm not talking Case Arena. That was right on top of the head.
Yeah.
Up top, it's Nair. Looking that perimeter on the dribble drive. Got caught up. Thought about the 3, little floater. Good basket. William Rees, the sophomore, with good touch. And it leads up to 7, 11-4.
Halfway through that first quarter, Northwestern's got 4 of their 5 starters in the scoring column already. Great start for Northwestern.
Saw Emery with some hot shooting against Western the other evening.
Yeah, that last ISC game here at Case Arena,
And good take to the hole.
Charlie Beardsley first basket, up to 4 points. I was going to say Barry had 13 points that last game on ISC Sports here at Case.
And Frankfurt's going to need more of that from the 6'2 Charlie Beardsley. Little floater in the lane, double dribble. Not going to count. Jordan McKinney and Alexander McCoon enter for the Wildcats. Lead 5 under 3:30 left here in the first. Michael with the basketball. He'll pull it out and hand it off to Emery. Frankfurt doesn't want to live above the three-point arc.
No, they need to drive in there and kick out, but not necessarily for three-pointers. They just need to get a few steps closer. Help them with that percentage, John.
Emery going to try it. Back iron, no good. And the long rebound in the hands of Wilson. Wilson all the way down the lane. Got caught up with Michael. And that'll send the junior center to the line.
See the replay here. Michael didn't have a whole lot to do there and take a slap at the ball, pick up a foul.
Braden Wilson, one of 3 football players for head coach Caleb Spall and the Wildcats. You can tell why. He's a receiver, the third leading receiver for the Wildcats. Big target.
6'5", good hands. He would make a good receiver.
Not a bad outlet.
Oh, yeah.
Right over the middle.
Yeah.
Check down receiver.
As they always say, throw that high and let the
That's right.
receiver go get it.
That's right. And he misses both, but on the backside rebound, no good. And Barry comes away with the basketball. Here come the Hot Dogs, down 5. Beardsley, good footwork. Got cut off. Here's a 3 ball. Front iron, no good. Wilson with another rebound. Right down the pike. And couldn't get it to go.
Boy, Wilson's had 2 or 3 shots roll around and nothing yet.
Kick out. Barry's got numbers. And Barry took it himself and count the bucket. Or they, oh, wow.
Wow.
That was a charge. And
Oh, boy. I think Frankfurt and Barry,
so what do we do?
I'm confused. I thought,
I saw a charge.
Yeah,
I didn't see a block call, but
I couldn't tell, but it should. I think that was definitely the correct call, certainly if you're for Frankfurt, but the defensive guy was not set. So good 3-point play by Barry.
okay. So that'll lead down to 2 after Barry completes the 3-point play. That ball no good. Offensive rebound, still no good, and fighting for it. Takes a roll around the rim and falls in. Jordan McKinney gets on the board. 13-9. All the way down the lane. Michael couldn't finish. And McCoon stepped on the baseline. He'll stay with Frankfurt.
Frankfurt lucky to maintain possession there. I like Jack Michael's aggressiveness, getting to the bucket, putting it up there. Just needs to be just a little more gentle with that ball laid up there like an egg instead of kind of flipping it up there.
Now McBee into the contest, number 33, and on the kick out, another turnover. Jump stop, good bucket. Jordan McKinney, he's up to 4. Lead back up to 6, under a minute 30. McBee gonna try it. And nailed it. Good looking stroke from Jade McBee. He's on the board, and the lead back down to 4.
I think that right there, that shot right there is what Frankfurt really needs to concentrate on. Don't be so concerned with those 3-pointers.
Here's a 3 ball and splashes it. Colin Cook. All 6'4" of them. There he's at triple. He's up to 6, and the lead back up to 7, under a minute. They're going to swing it. Here's Emery with the basketball. Working a 2-man with Beardsley. Here's on a take. Ball got stripped away. Ball on the ground. Hands up in the hands of the Wildcats, and now it's just everywhere. And it's going to stay with Northwestern. Tonight's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, offering free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking or vapor cessation, breastfeeding, labor delivery, safe sleep, car seat, newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. Under 30. Northwestern working the perimeter. Under 20. That's Caden Daly, number 25. Came in on the last substitution. Now 10. Daly's got to go to work against Emory. And just a hold by McBee.
I guess he thought maybe he had a foul to give there, so definitely not going to be a shooting foul, but kind of gave one up there. Maybe he thought the guy was going to get around him fairly easy.
I'm confused by that
Yeah.
foul, but because they were playing good defense, keep him out there. And now a chance to run a set play with 3.3. Cook with it. Long three. Left it short. And that'll do it after the first quarter. Hot Dogs showing a little life, only down 7 to the Northwestern Wildcats. We'll come back with the second quarter right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Frankfurt Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Tonight's game brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn. Attention, all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfurt, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. They provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Frankfurt starts off with the basketball in the second quarter. Down 7. It's the largest it's been.
Frankfurt does not.
And that's going to be an over and back.
I'm going to say Frankfurt did not want to get that deficit to double digits here in the second quarter. Got to keep it tight. Frankfurt 6 turnover the night there. Had 5 in that first quarter. Northwestern 2 turnovers in the first quarter.
Frankfurt came into tonight 17 turnovers a night.
I'm sure Coach Hendricks would love to get that down.
Wilson can't finish, gets his rebound, and gets the friendly roll. So Wilson gets on the board for his first 2.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of jinxing him a little bit there in that first quarter. We had him one of our keys to the game, and he was unable to score in that first quarter. Quickly gets on the board here in the second.
McBee now in the paint. He'll kick it out. There's Emory. McBee in his sweet spot. He can hit that mid-range jumper from out there. Looking hard down in the paint. That ball was kicked. Let it stay with Frankfurt. Tier 1 Meat Company, they take pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork. The kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and fuels families with real flavor. From custom processing to mission-ready catering, they bring the firepower to elevate every meal and every moment. Founded by vets, every cut is elite and every customer is family. Step into Tier 1 at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora or visit them online at tier1meatco.com. Barely thought about it, pulls it back out. And in the hands of Emory, they're going to reset from the logo.
Northwestern's changed their defense here to start the second quarter. It's gone into a zone.
Michael hesitated. He looked like he wanted to take initial shot, thought best about it, and had a good look at it. But now Northwestern on the bounce. That ball way out, but on the follow.
Not sure who got that, John.
That was Landon Begley, number 5. He's up to 4. Another one of those 6+ foot players for head coach Jim Gish. Emery, long 3. Off the front iron, no good, and Wilson comes away with the rebound. Only the 2 points to show, but he's cleaning up on the glass. Left that one short, and Barry chases it down. And Northwestern is doubled up Frankfort 22-11. Traffic. That ball got rejected. And there's going to be a foul on McBee. Or maybe Wagner.
I think that was Wagner picking up.
Okay.
I think that might be his. If that's on Wagner, that'll be his second, which it is. Second of the evening.
First team foul in the second. Cook ran into traffic and just too easy.
Much too easy. Had a good first step there, got around his guy, and now we got a Frankfurt fella on the floor.
Not sure what happened. Maybe a poke in the eye. That's Jack Michael.
Jack Michael.
Well, the trainers tend to the young senior guard. Tonight's game brought to you by Fiberhawk. Now available. Fiberhawk Fiber Internet. Super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. Fiberhawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable Fiberhawk. John Natale, Joe Rush, our entire Hot Dog Sports Network crew. So, Joe, it really is a pleasure to work with these kids and Richard here at Frankfurt. I mean, there are very few schools that have the program that they do here. But not only do they have it, they excel at it.
Well, being a Frankfurt alum myself, glad to see these guys, gals get the opportunity to do what they do. They do a very good job, make our job much easier, John, and they do a really good job and get an opportunity to maybe think about doing that in their college career.
They do next to near impossible, Joe. They make you and I look and sound good.
You're right.
There's the whole curriculum right there.
That is a tough number.
How can you work on Natale and Rush? Sure what happened to Michael. He was able to go off. Maybe some blood.
Yeah, maybe. I couldn't tell if he got hit in the mouth there a little bit. Got some blood
on the court.
Yeah, coming up there.
And Michael, he did make his own way to the locker room. Looked like he had a little bandage around his mouth.
He was walking around fine. Hopefully they'll get that stopped bleeding and he can get back in the game soon.
They'll need all the help from number 4 they can get. But that's going to bring in Cameron Zhang, the senior guard, number 21. Now some full court pressure from Northwestern. Up 13. This is the largest it's been. And on the turnover, good hustle from Northwestern. Left it short underneath the hoop. But there's going to be a foul. I'll hold. I believe that's going to be on Beardsley. It's going to be on Bear.
Wonder if that was just a coincidence. Jack Michael goes out and Northwestern puts on a full court press, gets a quick turnover.
And Begley now up to 5, matching his number. And can't finish the back end. Lead 14, coming up on 5 minutes here in the second quarter.
Hot Dogs in dire need of a basket here.
They've been held scoreless so far in the second quarter. Emery with the basketball. Down the lane, and it was rejected again. Up ahead. Begley, good look underneath. That's a great pass.
That was a great pass.
Begley kept his head up and found a streaking junior center, Braden Wilson.
Great bounce pass.
Pocket 3. And can't get it to go. Beardsley with a good rebound. Fighting hard. Some footwork and left it short. Zhang threw it up. believe he got fouled or off the ball fouled. Whistle goes. Goes on William Rees, and that's going to send Zhang to the line. First team foul for the Wildcats here in the second. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling. Wampler's is a place where recycling always makes sense. Please call Wampler's at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948. And I just absolutely love doing that read, being a Cleveland guy. 1948, such a nostalgic year for me. Great. The last time my Cleveland baseball team won a World Series.
Spring will come up soon, John.
Yeah.
Another year.
Yeah, I still got to get through football season, though, with that other team that we have. Here we go on the break. Turnover. Barry all the way down. Good spin move. Couldn't finish it, though.
That was a good spin move. Just not quite able to get enough oomph on that ball up on the rim.
Barry did everything right, but he just couldn't get the finish. The lead 15. On the drive, right-hand floater. That one's left short off the rim. And a rebound by Beardsley.
Good box out by Beardsley, getting that rebound, coming in, averaging 8 rebounds a game this Charlie.
Zhang lost it off his hands. In the corner, Barry. Little floater, too long. Backside rebound. Zhang was there. Good hustle. Frankfurt with possession. Underneath. Good move by Beardsley. And he's going to go with a free throw strike.
That was a nice move. See if we get a replay of this. Charlie going on the baseline, slithering through there. Plays through the contact. Opportunity for three-point play. I think Charlie can do that. I'm not saying he just put your head down every time and go to the basket, but he has some skills that would allow him to get in there, move around, footwork. You've mentioned that a few times. I just like to see Charlie get a little bit more aggressive with that ball at times.
Beardsley, a great golfer as well for head coach Mike Kelly. Gets the friendly roll, so Beardsley up to 7. Came into this one averaging 9 a night. That'll force a timeout from head coach Jim Gish. We're going to keep it here. John Natale, Joe Rush, entire Hot Dog Sports Network crew. And Joe, I think you and I have done plenty of these broadcasts. We've done both the women's and the boys. And I think what's most frustrating for us, we see the brilliance. We can see spurts of that they can really play good basketball. It's just maintaining that has hampered Frankfurt, not just through the course of the past couple of years, but this year especially.
Yeah.
We see a good quarter or two, but then they just can't put together 32 minutes of basketball.
It is the consistency level, and that's I know Coach Hendricks has been working on that. He will continue to knock on that. They just you gotta be consistent with what you're doing. Time will tell, but you're absolutely right. They show you a little bit here, a little bit there. We just got to continue to do that for the entire game.
Northwestern with the basketball after the timeout. Cook.
That's, as you said earlier, that's much too easy.
First player in double digits with 10. And the lead back to 14. Barry, good take. Matthew Barry up to 7. Mentioned in the pregame, Barry didn't get much action last year. Another turnover. This time a double dribble on the Wildcats. Chance to cut this to 10, maybe single digits with a 3.
Jack Michael coming back in the game. That's good to see.
That's a great sign.
See if Frankfurt can get this down to single digits by halftime. We've still got basically 3 minutes to go here.
Good movement. Wagner in the corner, hit the top of the backboard. Offensive rebound, and Beardsley now up to 9. That's his season average. And the lead 10. Look inside, good. Look underneath. That time Braid Wilson dishes it off to McKinney. He's got 6. Lead back up to 12. Under 2:30 left in the second. Little floater with the right. Great take, Matthew Berry. Now with 9.
Matthew Berry, I'm enjoying his aggressiveness going to the basket tonight. He's had a few blocked, but it hasn't deterred him, staying right after.
Wilson got a heap load of trouble. Michael picks up his second foul. That's the 13th foul in the second.
I like Frankfurt showing just a little bit of a half-court trap here, John. Trying to change things up a little bit, see if they can get a couple quick turnovers.
You said it, partner. Get this lead to single digits heading in the half. I think it'd be a victory for head coach Albert Hendricks. Little floater with the right. That was not contested. That's Alexander McCoon with his first bucket. Lead back to 12. Beardsley with the basketball. Skip pass. Cut off. Here's Michael with it. They'll swing it. Wave it off.
Got the foul on the floor.
William Reese, that's his second. 13th foul of the quarter. Under a minute 30. Beardsley with it, guarded by McCoon. Good take by Charlie, and got the finish.
Good left hand finish there by Charlie. Nice.
And Beardsley leading all scorers with 11. The lead back to 10, coming up on a minute.
Big possession here. See if Frankfurt can hold, get an opportunity to get that single-digit lead for Northwestern here before half. Travel.
And McKinney traveled. Took that big step, and that initiated it.
Took that big Euro step that they didn't count on that one. So
I think you have to do that going to the basket. Anywhere else on the court, it's a travel. But once you're in the paint, it's null and void.
Yeah, it's all good there, yeah.
50 seconds. Frankfurt trying to cut this to a single-digit lead. Get it to 8, 7 with the 3. Cut off. Here's a 3 ball. And got it! Wagner.
Lucas Wagner. That's Frankfurt's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's Frankfurt's first 3 of the evening.
It is, and the lead 7. Coming up on 30 seconds. Almost a turnover. Cook ends up with it. And is able to knock it in. Colin Cook is up to a dozen.
Having a good first half for Northwestern. Cook
And the majority of his points are in the paint. Barry's got to go. 5 seconds. And somehow, some way, that wasn't a travel.
Yeah.
But Wilson came away with it. But it is what it is, and it's only a 9-point advantage for the Northwestern Wildcats over the Frankfurt Hot Dogs. We'll come back with some halftime analysis, some highlights, and then our adjustments. You're watching Frankfurt and Northwestern right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back. Frankfort holding in there, only down 9 to the Northwestern Wildcats. John Natali, Joe Rush. It's our thoughts on the first half presented by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And Joe, it's kind of we played Nostradamus there in that second quarter, is that we see flashes of brilliance, we see flashes of good basketball, and Frankfort put together a great second quarter.
They really did. I mean, it was a slow start for the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Seemed like it was about 4 minutes into that quarter, but Frankfort scored. They were stuck on 11 for a little while. To get up to 26 was a good finish of that quarter. See if we can keep that rolling here in the second half. 35 points is a good first half for Northwestern. I'd like to see Frankfort try to tighten that up a little bit. Northwestern, with their height underneath there, is getting some really good looks on Frankfort. I don't know if Coach Hendricks might try a zone, try something a little different here in the second half. We shall see. But Northwestern's height is definitely giving Frankfort a workout.
We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have some first half highlights right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable. To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
Welcome back. It's our first half highlights brought to you by Fiberhawk Fast, a portable Fiberhawk. What do you got, Joe?
All right, here we go on the highlights. Northwestern there, showing one of their many drives to the basket. Frankfort had a hard time keeping Northwestern out of the lane in the first half. Charlie Beardsley with one of his takes in that first half, leading Frankfort with 11 points in that first half. Matthew Berry, he had some really good drives here in the first half. He got opportunity for a three-point play on that one. He had a few blocks, but I'll give Barry credit. He did not back down. He stayed with it. McBee on that short mid-range jumper. I would like to see Frankfort get a few more of those looks. Didn't have a lot of success with that three-pointer in that first half, but Northwestern again, rebound, up for two. Northwestern kind of controlled that offensive glass there in the first half on Frankfurt, getting a lot of good second, third looks. Number 2, Cook for Northwestern, led them in the first half with 12 points, showing 2 of his 12. Breakout here. That was a good bounce pass there for led to number 15, Wilson, 2 of his 4 first half points. Back to Beardsley, another good drive by Charlie. Continuing down the drive. Beardsley with a good rebound up and in.
And partner, that's really been the Achilles heel for Frankfurt's defense right now, or how many putbacks Northwestern is getting underneath those hoops. I think they maybe made 2 3-pointers that entire first half, but just the points in the paint, it's destroying the hot dogs.
It really is. You see a couple of entry passes there, John. Much too easy for Northwestern to get that ball in the paint, and they're cashing in. You know, we had mentioned that Frankfurt going to have to do a good job of boxing out, and it really was not able to get that done really in that first half. So we'll have to see if Frankfurt can get that a little better here in the second half.
We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have some adjustments for the second half. You're watching Northwestern and Frankfurt on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
Frankfurt Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
It's time for our halftime adjustments presented by JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. And Joe, I don't think I have to play Nostradamus on this one. I believe that, you know what, Frankfurt's got to keep Northwestern out of the paint.
Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right. One way or the other. I don't know if that's a change up for Frankfurt. Coach Hendricks on the defensive end. If they're going to try a little zone, I think maybe it would be worth it to try it coming out of the gates here, see if it kind of slows them down a little bit, but trying to keep Northwestern off the glass and slow down some of those entry passes that were so easy to get in the lane there against Frankfurt.
And if you're head coach Jim Gish, well, you just keep doing that, keep crashing the glass with all that height that you have, and just keep the ball in the bucket around that paint area.
Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing, and you'd mentioned it. Northwestern didn't particularly have a good first half shooting the three either, but didn't really need to with what they could do in the lane.
Tonight's game brought to you by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently but making it simple. Abstract Technology Group does exactly that, whether you're located in Indianapolis, Lafayette, or all points surrounding and in between. Call 765-420-TECH or visit abstracttechgroup.com. We're Abstract, making it simple. So the Hot Dogs have played very inspirational basketball in that first half. It looked like it was going to get away from them, but they have cut it back down to single digits. And let's see what they can do here in the third. Need a better start here in the second half.
That's a great comment. They do. They do not want to have a slow start here in the second half.
And an off-the-ball foul. It's going to go against Beardsley. That'll be his first. Both teams did a good job of limiting fouls in that first half.
10 turnovers. Frankfurt 7 turnovers that first half. Northwestern only 4.
Good look backdoor from Wilson to Cook. And Cook is up to 14. Reset up top with Barry. Now Michael with it. He'll swing it to Emery. And now Barry towards us. Tried to throw it underneath, and that's not a good idea with all that height underneath there. Wilson with the jump step and got tangled up with Michael. He's going to go to the free throw line.
You see that here. Good. As you mentioned, a good jump step there. Jack Michael picking up his third foul.
That's not good for number 4. Just 45 seconds into this third quarter. Okay.
The bank is open on Monday night at Case Arena.
Farmers Bank would be proud.
Yeah. As they say, doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you do it
As
right.
long as it goes when the nylon tingles, and tried it again. This time it hit every part of the backboard rim and net. Just didn't go in. So the lead up to 12 as Wilson splits the pair. He's got 5. Lead back up to 12. Wagner going to try it and got it. His second three-pointer. He's up to 6. And now the lead back down to 9. That's Begley. Had a good first quarter with the 5. On the turnaround, okay.
Wow.
Well, nonchalant for Braden Wilson.
You're absolutely right. I thought when he took it, that might not be the shot they're looking for, but got the results.
In the lane, no good. It's Rees, caught in some traffic, needs help. Good look to Cook. And the up and under. Colin Cook is having himself a night. He's up to 16.
He's doing very well. Having a good offensive outing. Doing a good job moving without the basketball. It's helping him get some open looks.
Emery with it. Barry. Good take and left it short, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Once again, Barry staying aggressive. See the look here. Go in there, a little pump fake on the pass. Opportunity for 2 free throws. Matthew Barry, 9 points in that first half. Good outing.
Looking for points 10 and 11. Trying to match the team high of Charlie Beardsley. Left it short. Barry will try to split the pair, looking for point number 10. And does. Lead 13. Was 9 at the half. On the dribble drive. No good, and ball tipped around. Beardsley comes away with it. There's Michael. Wagner again. That one was short. Chases down his own rebound, floats it up, and good. Volley or shot. They've been preaching it since 4 years old.
It worked out good.
But quickly down.
Northwestern didn't waste any time there.
They did not.
That 23?
That's Nair.
Nair back on it. His 6th point of the evening, yeah.
Michael tries it, left it way short. Missed everything. It's going to go Northwestern's favor. Tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard? Let us take care of it. We've got the equipment and experience to get the job done right. JXN Stump Solutions offers 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard, all at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 765-242-9523 today for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. Foul on the floor. A few more whistles in this quarter.
Officials must have got together at halftime and said, hey, we better call a few anyway. Got to get that paycheck tonight. We better make a few calls.
Now Rees with 3. So Michael for Frankfurt and Rees on Northwestern. Foul trouble at 3 apiece. Barry on the drive. Lost the handle, and it's going to go the other way. I like Barry's aggressiveness.
Absolutely. He's done, I think, a really good job with that tonight. And I think Frankfurt's got to do that, even though there's a little bit of a height disadvantage in there for him. got to take that ball in there and see if you can get some contact and get an opportunity for some free throws.
Now they break the press. On the drive, jump stop, little floater, and got it. Another point in the back, in the paint, and now Wilson's got 10. Joe, you and I are still scratching our heads how this big team only managed 13 points against Taylor the other night.
Yeah, when I saw that score, I said something happened. What went wrong?
Did they only play a quarter? But then Taylor would have had a massive first quarter with 57 points.
I mean, you look at the box score, there were 2 quarters Northwestern did not score.
Wagner tries it again. That's off the iron, no good. And Begley grabs a rebound. Under 4. Wilson ran into traffic. Good look underneath. Got tipped away, and Wilson right there.
I think they got a foul on Frankfurt 2 to boot.
That was a good heads-up play by Nair. Wilson lost it. The ball ended up in Nair's hands, and then Wilson just made a cut. Now he's got a dozen.
Wilson had a kind of a slow first half, making up for it here early in third quarter, point-wise.
There's a chink in Wilson's game. It's at the free throw stripe, but nonetheless, Colin Cook. Well, been saying that name quite often. He's up to 18.
Cook, 6th point of this quarter, as you mentioned, up to 18 points.
The lead, the largest it's been at 19. And what was a single-digit deficit at halftime has ballooned to 19 here with 3:21 left in the third. Michael lost it, throws it up, and he's going to go to the line for 1. Good strength from Jack Michael. That's his first bucket.
You can see the replay here, kind of using that board for 2. As you said, good strength. Good to see Jack Michael get him a basket. Complete the 3-point play.
Yes, he does. So now the lead back down to 16. Some pressure from the Hot Dogs. Oh, split the seam. Now numbers. Nice stop step. Coon with his 4th point. So I don't know what drills Coach Jim Gish does in the paint, but these Wildcats are good down there. Wagner with a short jumper and nailed it. Wagner showing some touch. He's up to 10, and that's the 3rd Hot Dog in double digits. Forces a timeout. We'll keep it here. Tonight's game brought to you by the Frankfurt Eagles. Post 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfurt Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfurt. John Natali and Joe Rush with you on a frigid Monday evening, but I'd rather have this in mid-December than 65 degrees and my sinuses throwing havoc all over the place.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Trust me. You get the fever. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Moxicillin is my best friend when it comes to that.
I got you. I understand. Frankfurt continuing to put a little full court press on here.
And Northwestern breaks it. Wilson, and just too easy. Another pair of points inside the lane. He's up to 14. Started off real slow. Michael thought about it. Ran into traffic, still with it. Shimmy and a shake and left it short.
I think we're going to get a foul. And Michael here, he's working hard. He's spinning, as you say, spinning and shaking. I think he got foul opportunity for 2 free throws for Jack.
So that's the 5th team foul on Northwestern. So Frankfurt will be in the bonus the remainder of this quarter.
Stay aggressive, get going to that basket, see if you can get an opportunity for some free throws. As they always say, nice to come back with that clock stop, scoring from the free throw line.
And he sinks them both. And Joe, at this point, I think the drive to the paint, get to the free throw line, at least you're stopping the clock on free throw attempts. Wilson again. Little fadeaway that time, no good.
Going to get a foul call on Frankfurt there, I believe, on Wilson's shot. Matthew Berry picking up that foul. Yeah. Wilson back to the free throw line. It's been kind of a little bit of a struggle for Wilson at the free throw line tonight.
Oh, missed everything there.
I think the free throws are definitely in his head. I don't know why he seems to have a good stroke on the floor shooting.
Well, it's okay. Shaq had some troubles on this floor as well.
Yeah.
Left that one short. Wilson really struggling from the free throw line. He'd probably be up to 18, 19 points. And a timeout after the ball is on the ground by head coach Jim Gish. We will keep it here. The lead is 16 for the Northwestern Wildcats. It was 9 in between the half break. With 2 to go. And Joe, I mean, there's plenty to like with what Frankfurt's doing, just not enough of it. But what is one thing that you're taking away here that is really, really key for the Hot Dogs this evening?
I think it's a continual effort. The turnovers not so bad tonight with 9 at this point in time. I get a feeling that they're doing what Coach Hendricks wants. Coach Hendricks seems to be, for being down 55-39 here with 1:53, he seems to be fairly calm, relaxed. I think they're doing what he is asking of them. But just somehow, some way, we got to get a few more baskets and a few more stops and get this lead down.
Minute 50, the lead 16. Frankfurt in the bone. Good look back door to Wilson. And another 2 in the paint.
That was a good look. I wonder if that was a drawn up play there at that timeout by Gish.
To the lane. Couldn't get the finish. Now Northwestern. McCoon got tangled up. Or was that McKinney?
I think are we gonna foul on Jack Michael? I want to point this out here, anybody who's watching it. Jack Michael was right there, had good position, did not need to reach in like that. Just put your hands straight up. Try to bother that defender. Do not reach in, especially when you had 3 fouls. Now you have 4.
That was Jordan McKinney. He's up to 7. And Michael's going to have to take a seat with those 4 fouls. Brings Jaden McBee back into the contest. Had a baseline jumper that was good for his bucket. And McKinney sinks them both. Now the lead 20. This is the largest it's been for Northwestern. And a kickball. Turnover for Frankfurt. Good look underneath. And good defense, though. Recovery defense by Emery. And now up ahead. Beardsley. At the right hand. Beardsley's got 13.
Charlie's first 2 points in the third quarter.
It's Caden Daly, number 25. There's McKinney. You can hear the ball get slapped off the rim. Another offensive rebound. Put back no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Northwestern.
A lot of action going on underneath there on those rebounds. Frankfurt unable to gather. Northwestern continue their dominance on the offensive glass. Easy look down there for 2 points.
McCoon has got 6. And if we had live stats, you could see how many points have been in the paint so far for Northwestern, but it's got to be over 40 at this point. Beardsley, another good move, but left it off the rim. 15 seconds. The lead is 20. It was 9 at the half. 10 seconds. On the swing, Begley. Mid-range jumper. Off the iron, no good. And the putback. And he's going to go to the line for the three-point play. That's McKinney again.
If we get a replay of that, that's kind of as they say, the microcosm of the night for the offensive rebound right before the buzzer here. Going to get an opportunity for a three-point play. Number 21, McKinney.
And couldn't get the roll. The heave.
That's tough.
They went into the half, down 9, and now the lead's 22. 8 more minutes of basketball here at Case Arena, right here on the Hot Dog Sports Network.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Tonight's game brought to you by Dangender Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dangender Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved ones. For more information on our services and community involvement, please visit dangender.com. Dangender Funeral Homes, where we put family first. 8 more minutes of basketball. Hot Dogs have a lot of work to do. The kick out. Here's a 3-ball. In and out, no good. Rebound by Northwestern.
A good look. Good job by Wagner cutting in the middle there, kicking it out for the open 3. Just didn't knock it down.
Turnover. Beardsley with it. Right down the pike and with the left hand. Charlie Beardsley's got 15.
I think Charlie can give Frankfurt an outing like that most every night. He can just get himself to do it, get his mindset, hey, I can have an opportunity to get a double-double every night with points and rebounds.
Just a pull-up 3 off the back iron, no good. Smallest guy in the court, Emery, comes away with it. Barry thought about it. Down to the paint. Loss of basketball, and it's going to stay with Frankfurt.
Frankfurt has 3, as you mentioned earlier, Frankfurt has 3 players in double figures right now. Beardsley 10, Barry 10, Wagner 10.
On the turnover, all the way down the lane. That's McKinney. McKinney's had a big second half. He's up to a dozen. There's Emery with the basketball. 22-point advantage for Northwestern. Good backdoor look. Wagner just lost it.
Had a good idea. He was going to try a bounce pass to Beardsley, just lost the handle. Frankfurt's 11th turnover of the evening.
You're right, Joe. They have kept the turnovers down, but they just have no answers for any points in the paint that Northwestern has been gobbling up all evening. And on the floater, no good. McBee with the rebound. Comes Barry into the forecourt. There's Charlie Beardsley, who's had a great overall game tonight. And a foul. Well down on that one. That's on Reese, and that's his fourth.
Get the call there. He's bodying up on Beardsley, picking up his fourth foul.
Beardsley takes it on the long pitch. Emery up top. Emery going to try it. Off the iron, no good, and a rebound by Northwestern on the kick out.
Good outlet pass. Leads to an easy two for Northwestern. And 23 near back on it.
He's got 8. And now the lead 24. This is the largest it's been for Northwestern. Wagner, pull-up jumper. Left it short. Beardsley with a backside rebound. Goes up strong and finishes.
Good
Beardsley with 17.
Good offensive rebound by Charlie.
There's Cook back into the ball game, leading all scorers with 18. Floater no good. McBee with the rebound. McBee. Little floater with the left in the lane, couldn't get it. And Colin Cook with the rebound. And gonna go to the line for the three-point play. Henry Nair.
Get to see the replay here. Kind of getting the shoulder in there, and Nair was able to get away with that one.
Tonight's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, offering free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking and vaping cessation, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, and newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. Saw Colin Cook with the putback, and now he's with 20. And McBee with the off arm. I mean, sometimes you just got to laugh because,
Why not here? He said, daggone it. Please get out of the way.
Imposing his will as the big 6'2 forward.
Yeah. Come on, man. The defensive guy wasn't set yet. Come on. What little arm there. No big deal.
The lead 26 for Northwestern, being led by Colin Cook with 20. That ball off the backboard, didn't hit the rim. McBee got the rebound. Beardsley with it. Hands it off to Michael. And Rees with a good hustle, but he stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Frankfort. Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. They provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Beardsley tried to split the defense. Wilson picks up his second foul.
Good idea there by Charlie, trying to get into the lane.
Beardsley going to try a three. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound up in the air, and Cook comes away with it. Up ahead. And Beardsley came all the way back on the good hustle, but got Begley on the arm, and Landon Begley go to the line for the three-point play.
Good hustle by Charlie, just a little late getting there.
Begley has 7. The lead 28. 3:22 left in the fourth quarter. See Chino Valdez Mejia. Center, number 24. I'd say that's 44.
44 and 21.
That's Colin Miller. Cameron Zhang comes in, but
Zhang got a little action there in the first half. Back on the floor now.
Colin Miller up from the JV squad. Swing player. Now everybody on their wallet. That's number 3, Lucas Rushton. Also Levi Carson, number 13, and for head coach Albert Hendricks. Clearing out the bench, getting some players some valuable playing time.
Both teams getting a few subs in there now.
It was like hockey, can't keep up.
Who's everybody's in there? Got some fresh faces on both sides.
It's number 30, Cade Dill in purple. And that's Braden Taylor, number 34. Off the foot of Carson. He'll stay with Northwestern.
Number 13, a freshman for Frankfurt.
There's Taylor, and they're going to swing it all the way around to Dill. Up top to Taylor. And a turnover just in and out of the hands of Preston Keating, number 11. .230, both coaches have cleared the benches. The lead is 28 for Northwestern. It's the largest it's been. McBee, and got denied from behind. There comes the Wildcats. Dill gonna try it, and got it. Cade Dill off the bench. Sinks the baseline jumper.
It's down his first shot of the evening.
And the lead is 30. Almost stripped away. Now Zhang with it. Rushton on the dribble drive, got caught up. Miller gonna try a long three. Front iron no good. Here comes Northwestern. Dill. It took about 3,000 steps, no travel called. Play on, say the refs.
I'm not sure exactly what that was.
That's okay.
That's, yeah. Well, you know, 30 point, what, just keep her going.
All right, so I apologize. 44 is James Lozano. We're a little high here. So the number says 44, but Lozano is listed as number 2. So I want to make that correction. The young sophomore or the young junior
James
on
Lozano.
the floor. Yep. So 44 is technically 2, but that is James Lozano out there. Tonight's game being produced by the students of Frankfurt High School as part of a partnership between Hot Dog TV and the ISC Sports Network. At ISC, we couldn't be more proud of the efforts of Richard Salee, who heads up the program at Frankfurt, and all the students taking part in this year's telecast. Thank you for your hard work, everybody. As always, you can catch almost every boys and girls basketball game all season long on ISC and Hot Dog TV. Mentioned it early in the broadcast. Just so proud of all these students that take part in Richard Salee's radio and television class. There's a 3-ball. Back iron no good. And Zhang with the rebound on the kick out. Jump stop and got it. Good hesitation from Zhang.
Coast to coast, get his first basket up to 3 points for him this evening.
Under a minute. Lead 28. Here's a 3-ball. And got it.
Not a bad home.
We're just checking all over our rosters for numbers here.
Couldn't make out that number very well.
Looked like, thought it was, let's see, it's 32.
32. I don't see a 32. I'm sorry about that.
And Lozano in the books. Yeah, they're just throwing anybody out there. No, I think, Joe, you and I are going to end up there in these final 10 seconds. We'll make it down in time.
I think Northwestern's going to call off the Dogs here and end it out with a 78-49 win.
Well, the lead was only 9 for the Northwestern Wildcats heading into the second half. And they end out with a 29-point victory against the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Welcome to our post-game show, brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And Joe, decent first half by the Hot Dogs, but just couldn't put it together for the final 16 minutes.
We're trailing 9 at halftime, John, 35-26. Definitely got away from. We mentioned start of the second half, Frankfort needed to stay with them. That did not happen. Northwestern got off quickly. Hot start in that second half and continued to pour it on and ran away with a 78-49 victory here tonight.
Our player of the game brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles. And overall, we had mentioned that Frankfort had the 3 players in double digits, but you got to tip your cap to the junior guard, Charlie Beardsley. Had 17 points. He was very close to having a double-double, did a little bit of everything. So congratulations to Charlie.
Yeah, I totally agree. Charlie Beardsley, good game tonight. I think that's what, I think Charlie's got to get the mindset along with some of the other Frankfort players that, hey, I can do this every night. I'm not going to say Charlie's going to get a double-double every night. He got close to it tonight. But he should go into each game with that mindset that he can do that.
Northwestern moves to 2-1 on the season. They're home against the Rochester Zebras this upcoming Friday the 19th. Frankfort falls to 0-5 and will be away to face the Tiger Cubs of Greencastle also on Friday. On behalf of my broadcast partner Joe Rush and our entire Hot Dog TV crew, I'm John Natale. I want to thank you for joining this Monday evening. Your final from Case Arena, the Northwestern Wildcats 78, Frankfort Hot Dogs 49. Have a great evening, everybody. And tonight's game was brought to you in parts by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Ding in a funeral home, putting family first. Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.